Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is, why should white guys have all of the fun in the Philippines? But before I get started, let me welcome my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing, and I'll never take that for granted. Before you bash me over the head and change the channel, this isn't about racism. This is an indictment of white men. My video today is really about inclusion. And I want to give hope to some people, now that the Philippines is open, who are hesitant of coming here because of the belief that the Philippines is reserved for white men. It's a myth. And for this video, I'm going to use the definition of myth as widely held but false belief or idea. When you see white men over here partying and having a good time, instead of being critical, instead of being intimidated or envious, you should say to yourself, I want to have fun too. I'm going to go over there and join the party. Instead of hating white guys hating on white guys, let me put it like that, who come over here and explore their options too, and who live their best lives too, you should say, I'm going to buy me a plane ticket. I'm going to go over there and have some fun too. I'm not taking up for white men. They're capable of doing that themselves. But I do want to address this fallacy that stops people from coming over here. People who think that they're not welcome here. People who think there's no place for them over here. The whole idea that the Philippines is a playground only for Europeans is dumb. Let me throw out some facts. First of all, I'm brown. That's the first fact. I party over here like tomorrow's Armageddon. But I do it in my own way. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Fact number two, the overwhelming majority of international tourists who come over here and enjoy the many fruits of the Philippines are brown people. Nobody even comes close. You got South Korea, you've got China. Then you've got the United States with its Rainbow Coalition. Then you've got Japan, another brown country. The Department of Tourism in the Philippines doesn't give a damn what color you are. The only color they're concerned about is the color of the peso. It's all about money. There's only two things you need when you come over here that's going to help you get the most out of your visit. One is a good character. Two is good money. And if you can only have one of them, then let it be money. What do you think I was going to say? Character? Come on, y'all know me long enough to know I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Money talks everywhere. Bullshit walks. The Philippines is an all-inclusive destination. So if you think that white men are the only ones enjoying $6 massages, $3 pizzas, $35 flights on Cebu Pacific, you better think again. And if you don't believe me, when you finally get over here and you go to a place, it doesn't matter where it is. If they're partying, you're going to see a United Nations a delegation partying alongside each other. So don't be envious of white guys when you see them over here. Let that motivate you. You should ask yourself that same question. Why should white guys have all the fun in the Philippines? Move over. By the way, let me join the party. Pass the meat and the potatoes. That's the way I look at it. I'm not taking up for white guys. They're capable of doing it themselves. But this is a fallacy, guys. This is a myth that we have to address. The less we address it, the more it grows. It's already out there. There's nothing you can do to reel it in. But you can come over here and look at it for what it is. It's a myth. It's a lie. It's not true. I've been coming here on and off for 13 years. it's never deterred me from coming over here. As a matter of fact, it's always been a motivation for me. I just want to kind of address this today because nobody talks about it, but it's always in my comments. That's why I made the video today. Look on my, if you don't believe me, the video that I made yesterday about why Western thinking doesn't always work over here in the Philippines. There's somebody who put that in there. He said, yeah, those white guys over there, they're buying their tickets already. As if white guys are the only ones over here, man. I promise you, they're not. But that should motivate you. It shouldn't discourage you from coming over here. You should say to yourself, man, I want those Filipino tune-ups too, with a free oil change and lube job. I want those $2 meals at Inner South too. I want to walk along the beach, the white sand beach, and let the cool water splash on my feet too. So yeah, guys, let's talk about this. The whole idea that the Philippines is a playground only for Europeans is dumb. It's a myth. It's a fallacy. And I don't want to let it stop you from coming over here and enjoying yourself. Remember, there's only two things you need. Good character, good money. And if you can only have one, let it be money. Money talks and bullshit walks. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I made this video too in honor of one of my heroes, really. His name was Reginald Francis Lewis. He was an entrepreneur, businessman, scholar, philanthropist, husband, father, just a great human being who died much, much too soon. He was taken away of a brain aneurysm in 1993. He wrote a best-selling book, Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? Because as a 6-year-old, he had the audacity to ask his grandfather that. He saw all the achievements that white guys were having, all the success they were having. And he asked his grandfather, he said, why should white guys have all the fun? I want some of that fun too. And that's what I'm trying to convey in this message, guys. Instead of hating on white men when you see them over here, because they come over here for the same reason you do, to explore their options, to live their best lives. You should let that motivate you. You should say, man, I'm going to buy me a plane ticket. I'm going to go and join in on the fun over there. The overwhelming majority of people that come over here and visit the Philippines anyhow are brown people. They're not even Europeans. Doesn't even come close. No matter where you go over here, if they're partying, there's a United Nations delegation partying right alongside each other. You saw Moonshine Shoulders. He was a white man. I'm brown. I party over here like tomorrow's Armageddon. I just do it in my own way. So instead of being envious of white men and buying into this myth, this lie, come on over here and join the party. So if you're in America, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow tonight, I hope you find somebody to help. But if you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break and you see somebody out in the street or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, I guess it's about 6:30 a.m. in the morning. It's early. I get up early every morning. I'm waiting for the electrician. He's going to come over here bright and early, install the outside lights, because that's going to be my next video. Our wall is complete. Excuse me. I just got finished eating breakfast. The only thing missing is those outside lights. And I'm going to wait till dusk. I'm going to cut on all the lights in the house, all the lights on the gate, and do my video. it's really going to look nice. I want to give you guys a treat. We've got the whole rest of the day to find somebody here in the Philippines to help. There's not a day goes by that I don't help somebody over here. And I don't do it for a pat on the back. I say that all the time. I do it because somebody helped me in my time of need. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time.